So the dream's always been a second home, right? You know the kind we're talking about. Plenty of room inside to entertain, all the features to make you feel comfortable no matter where you happen to travel, because the second home we're talking about is a home on wheels, and this is it. Hi, it's Steve from Thor Motor Coach. This is the 2025 Hurricane 34R. 4 Thor features you are going to love about the 34R. Number 1, the exterior for entertaining. We have a built-in TV. Now, don't hate on the TV just yet. We're to talk about that. Number 2, the amount of storage you have in here is unbelievable. We'll go around, we'll open all the bays. Number 3 is going to be our 8,000-pound hitch. You get your second home set up, you unhook your tow vehicle, and you go out and you explore that town you've always wanted to go to. And number 4, the inside. High-end features, room to move, room to entertain. You're gonna love what's inside the 34R. So how about this space? I wasn't making that up. Look at it in here. First of all, 7-foot ceilings, right? So plenty of room to walk around. And when both slides are open, you have a ton of space. You're gonna have a full wall slide over on the campsite, and then the slide up front, your sofa and your dinette are gonna be on that side. So let's start right up here. You're gonna love this sofa. It folds into a bed. You can sleep 2 here. So you're gonna get sleeping for 6 and seatbelts for 9 in the 34R. I like that you have a nice shelf back here and cup holders for the ride. So a very comfortable sofa right up front. Then moving back, we have our dream dinette. Child safety tether built right in. This also makes into a bed. You just flip the handle and then you push the top down and then you slide the cushions into place and then you have a cozy bed. Then you put it right back into position in the morning. You set the table, you charge your phone right here. This is wireless charging, also USB-A and USB-C charging built in. And what's nice is you have a nice window, a nice arrangement of windows here for a breeze. These open awning styles. What's nice is you can get some great ventilation going in here just by cracking those a little bit. And then if it's raining, gets a little inclement, you can keep those open and still get in the breeze. Now, naturally, if it gets too hot, you can fire up the roof-mounted ACs. 2 13.5s in here, 1 in the front, 1 in the bedroom. We'll show you how to set those. We head back to our Rapid Camp Plus. Storage right under here as well. So throw the backpack in there. Maybe you have camera gear. Toss that in there. You know where it's always going to be. Moving over to another seating option, the theater seating, right? You have cup holders. Look how far these things recline back. You can sit back here, take it all in and enjoy a day, maybe a nap, maybe a nice nap in the theater seats. Now we have 1 more seating area up front. Check this out. These front chairs swivel. You can throw a table. Yeah, there's a table that stores in the back right here. You set that up and now you have room up front. So everybody's gathered around and we are watching something on our smart TV. Doesn't matter, stream all your favorites right there on the TV. And it's real easy to set up your own hotspot with the WineGuard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. Set it up, dial it in. You can use your favorite carrier. If any of them, they all work. You throw in the SIM card and now you're a rolling hotspot. Now you can stream straight to the smart TV. Maybe you want to get some work done. The kids on the trip, and what's nice about this is because we have this all set up it's great for families. You want to keep the kids entertained because let's face it, these days, they can't just look out the window and play slug bug. Doesn't work that way anymore. They need the devices, so keep them entertained. Less complaining when you are on the road. I've been there, I've done that. I've traveled with 2 from very small to big. Doesn't change. It's always the same. I say, go make a snack in the kitchen. And here we are. Nice kitchen setup in the 34R. We have solid surface countertops, nice under cabinet lighting. Notice the 2-tone cabinets here. You have the nice hardware that matches your look at that pull-down sprayer here on your sink, and we even have this roll-out sink cover right here, right? So you've done the dishes, you open the cabinet, and look at the amount of storage in here. Everything just stores away. Maybe you're gonna use this for coffee and snacks. These are terrible, by the way. That's why they're here. I tried them. I said, these are awful. Let's just tape them up and make them prop. So there you go. dry brownies here, wash them down with your coffee, a lot of storage in here, and all of the cooking tools that you need for great meals on the road. You gotta have a microwave. Reheat, cook, whatever you need to do in there. 3-burner gas cooktop. Don't forget your propane needs to be on. And for those of you who love the oven, loving in the oven, here you go. So you have the oven right there. So this is everything you need. You have this great backsplash. It's a great looking kitchen. It's also campsite. So you can open the window, again, get that cross ventilation. And you can say, hey kids, come on in. I reheated last night's leftovers over to the dinette. Everybody's happy. Everybody wins. One last kitchen feature you are going to love. You have a residential refrigerator on board. Right across the command center for your Hurricane. This is Rapid Camp Plus. What I love about this and the motorhome in general is just the ease of use. From here, we can control our lights, our slides, our auto gen start. I'm just going to give you a real quick walkthrough. There are some really neat features in here. For your lighting, you have a couple of options. You can go ahead and turn all of these on manually. You can turn them all on or off. And then you can go to scenes. And what I love about this is you can take and set scene 1. Okay, I only want the sofa and the dinette lights on. Or I want just the kitchen and the overheads on. You can do that up to 3 ways. You save that, and then you can come in and dial those in, and just those lights will be on. Love that feature. Electric, that is going to take a look at your auto gen start, and you can dial in whatever you want from your quiet time, from your triggers, how long it's going to run. Everything is going to be right here, even the amount of hours on your generator for service. You can set service reminders so you always keep up to date on your warranty and the service on your generator. Going to your climate, this is where you're going to set the temperature on your front and rear ACs, 2 13.5 BTU AC units in here. Turn on your vent fans in here. We have a vent fan right up above in the kitchen living room area. We have one in the bath, and you can open and close the bath vent fan right from here. I have that on. Then coach, that is going to be where we put out our slides. Your engine needs to be running and your parking brake needs to be set in order to run those slides in and out. You're also going to put out your awnings from here. We have the patio awning over the campsite. There's also an awning right over the door. We'll show you those when you head outside. And there are a number of wall switches in here as well. And you can check out the strength of the signal on there. And if you need to replace the battery, those are just tiny little Bluetooth remotes. Check your tank levels from here as well. Turn on your water pump. Diagnostics, if there's a fault somewhere, that will show up here. You also have solar power on here, 100 watts of solar power. You hit your go power button. That is going to bring up your solar charging. And then we can go to settings and you can set the time, the date, the temperature. It is Rapid Camp Plus. You can also connect this to your phone so you can control the features and functions through the phone inside or outside of your motorhome. One step back and we are now into the bathroom. We'll start in the shower here. A lot of headroom in the shower thanks in part to the skylight, and stepping out, a lot of storage in here as well. Large medicine cabinet here. We're going to have storage here. We're going to have storage here. We're going to have storage here. And we're going to have storage here. We have towel racks, a GFCI plug, tankless hot water, and another wall switch here where we can control a few lights, the fans, even the water pump. Porcelain toilet, more storage down below, even a little storage over here. So this is everything you need in a bathroom on the go. Heading on back, right here, washer dryer prep. Right now we have it set up for a very large closet. And what's great about this, you have all kinds of hanging space in here. So if you want to bring the longer sundresses, you can. You want to put your favorite jacket in here, you're more than welcome to. You just take it out, put it on. You look all snazzy for a night on the town. I think animal print is my color. And then you just hang everything up in here. Love having a large closet. And again, this is all prep. If you're like, I don't need a leopard print coat in my closet, there are a washer and dryer in here. But we have more fancy outfits to show you as we head on back. This is going to be a king size bed, a lot of storage back here, and the cabinets right up above, 3 above, 1 off to the side. Nightstands to the left and to the right. You have USB-A charging porch. You have a few drawers down below on each side. A lot of storage on this side, and then over here, look at all of this. TV. You have a nice top up here, USB charging and 110s. store more in the drawers down below and check that out. Look at that. Soft close. Ooh, that is a nice touch. Into the very large closet here. More of your favorite outfits right in here. The ladder for the overhead bunk stores in here, as well as the tabletop and the leg for the table that we showed you a little earlier. And then you have more drawers down below. A lot of great storage in here. Even have storage up front for cups and maps. And this is a fantastic driving machine. Let's take a quick spin through the dashboard. First, we're going to set our phone right down there. And you even have a place to plug it in. One-touch leveling jacks makes it so easy to set up camp. Heated remote mirrors. You have a cup holder right here. We have a switch for our fog lights, a switch for our emergency start. So if your chassis battery dies, you can press this in, turn the key, and then you are going to use power from your house batteries to essentially jumpstart your motorhome. Auto headlights over here, moving into the dash and firing up that 7.3 liter V8. Give it a couple of revs. Over here, we have controls for our dash, so miles per gallon, your outside temperature, maintenance reminders, all the typical stuff. Over here, windshield wipers and directionals, cruise control, 6-speed transmission. You do have a tow haul mode and a manual mode. And then as we move to the button right up here with our thumb pad, we have a source button where you can control through the radio. We can pull up the side view cameras because on those mirrors, we do have cameras built into the side. So you can press that at any time, pull up that image, volume controls, Bluetooth, that all happens right here. Moving on down, button for our sunshade, our cabin light. You can start the generator right from here, and a driver and a passenger fan right up top, hanging down below the 3 cabinets, so you have storage up here as well. HVAC controls, you have a 12-volt plug there. You have USB here, so you'll hook your phone right up into here, so you can use the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So let's scroll through and see what we have. Sirius XM satellite radio. Whether you're an Android or an Apple user, you will like driving this because both are available here. Press that button to pull up the backup camera at any time. Bluetooth phone, and a couple of settings in here as well. That is your radio. And then for the passenger, how are you going to pass the miles? You have a flip-out dash workstation. So you pull this out, you set up a map, you set up a computer, you set up a laptop, whatever you need to stay occupied, you can do that. There are 12-volt plugs up there as well. There is also a plug down below, so you can plug that laptop in, connected to the 1800 watt inverter, so you can stay powered while you are on the road. The seats swivel. It's a great drive up here, but let's face it, you're not going to spend all your time inside. As beautiful and luxurious as it is, you're going to want to head outside. So why don't we take this tour out there? So let's walk around this bad boy. A lot to see on the outside of this 34R. Starting up front, these are the mirrors we talked about. The camera is built in right here on the side, so when you turn your directional on, shows up on that monitor, shoots straight down the side. You can see in your blind spots, and what's great is being able to turn that on at any time you want before you make a lanes change or you're getting on or off of an on or off ramp. Great, easy driving machine. Comes in at 36 feet, and you would think, that's a lot to handle. You get used to it. It drives like a dream in part because it is built on a Ford F-53 chassis. It has the Morai True Flat floor foundation. We talked about the powerful 7.3 liter V8. Beautiful machine. In part to that drive, you have 22.5-inch tires on here, so that's going to make that ride quite a bit smoother. Outside, beautiful new graphics. This is called the Turbo Blue. That color makes your Hurricane 5 miles per hour faster, only because turbo's in the title. HD Max on this, that means that fiberglass is the same color all the way through, so in the event you'd get a little nick, a little ding, that's all right. It is the same color all the way through. We have our entry door right here. Frameless windows right up top. We open those inside, so what's nice is when you open those, all that nice breeze will flow in, and if you want some shade, awnings, 2 two on the 34R. We have the one right up top, and then we have one over the door. Both of them have light strips in there, so that makes for a very nice night light. Right above the awning, what looks like another awning is actually the slide topper. Because this is a full wall slide, that slide topper comes out, and then it protects debris and leaves and all of that from getting into the slide, so it keeps it clean when you're putting it in or out. Storage, we have to talk about storage. 136 cubic feet of storage on this, 3,543 pounds on that occupant and cargo carrying capacity. You can load this 34R up. The storage bays are a nice rotocast material, so they're very durable. They're not going to mildew. They're not going to stink when you throw something wet in there. There's a drain in there as well, so when you toss muddy gear in there, you can just hose them out. It will all drain out. They're going to stay nice. They're going to stay clean, and they're going to last the life of your 34R. Another storage bay right here. Each of them has a light in there. We have a little pass-through in some of these bays as well. And now I want to talk to you about the TV. There are two types of campers in this world. Those who love exterior TVs and those who hate exterior TVs. I love the exterior TV, and I'll tell you why. All right, so we got this on a swivel here. You have a sound bar down below, and you're thinking, okay, so what? Let's say you get into town on a Sunday. The shops have closed, or maybe it's Sunday and you don't feel like going out. You have the family there. It's a nice day out like this. You're like, what are we gonna do? Family movie night. Load up a classic, load up something new you've always wanted to see, watch as a family. It's a great time to spend time together, just sitting outside watching the exterior TV. We've done it many, many times. The kids, my daughters, have great memories of that. This is why I love the exterior TV. Family movie night, you can't beat it. You've made some popcorn inside in the microwave. You have your wine guard connect up. You're streaming all of your favorites. Come on, exterior TV. I've changed your mind, haven't I? I thought I have. I love the exterior TV. Another large storage bay right in here. The storage just never ends. A couple of 110 plugs out here. So maybe you're having family movie night because now you love the exterior TV, and you have your popcorn machine plugged right in there. Right here, we have a cooler full of your favorite beverages in another large bay. And then one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites on this. I'll tell you, it was hard to pick four. It was hard to pick four favorite features on this. Look at this. So I have a grill in here. You can see we have it all set up. Our exterior propane connection is right here. So you're watching a movie and you're grilling up some hot dogs and some burgers, you're popping the corn, you're having a great time, you're making those memories. And that's what getting away is all about, making those memories. As we head around back here, a couple of things I want to point out. We talked about the backup camera. That is going to be right up top there. Down below, all the way to the other end, there is your 8,000-pound hitch. Now, when you are thinking about hooking up, you can't just tow and go. You have to do math. And that's where my 19-year-old daughter comes in. She's a whiz at math. It's your GCWR minus your GVW. You do the math there, what you have left, that is what you can tow. Just because it's an 8,000-pound hitch, that doesn't mean you can tow 8,000 pounds. We have a ladder that leads up to the roof, so if you need to do maintenance on those two roof ACs, that's how you're gonna get up there, and there is maintenance to do. That is all laid out in the owner's manual. Our fuel fill is here. Our fresh water connection is right here. This is going to be a 50-amp coach if you want to connect to cable for family movie night on the TV, right? You're into it now. You're going to watch the TV on your next camping trip. You can plug in right there. And when you are off-grid and need to power that TV, because you're not at a campsite, you're away from everything. You have a nice Onan quiet gas 5,500-watt generator. Again, you can start that through the mobile app right from outside through Rapid Cam Plus as you're sitting there doing what? That's right. Watching TV. Right over here, another large storage bay with a little pass-through, detachable 50-amp cord. It is in here right now. That's what I love about having a detachable cord, is you can store it in any bay you want, and then you can work around it. City water connection is right here, so when you're hooked up at camp, and then right down below, what do you know? We have our wet bay. You have an exterior shower, you have your tank flush, you have your gray handle, you have your black handle. This also has a macerating system, which is great to avoid the pyramid. You know what I'm talking about here. And as the song from the 90s goes, you gotta keep it macerated. Easy to use, easy to hook up. Draining your tanks is not as bad as you think. We have a number of videos on that. Watch them, it's simple. Or make the kids do it as a reward. No, make the kids do it as punishment for not watching family movie night on the TV. That's how you roll when you're out in your 34R. This bay we like to call batteries and breakers. Moving down, I like this bay. This bay's pretty trick, right? So you have part of it here, and then another part of it right here. So maybe you're gonna throw a shop vac, a tool bag, whatever, and there is something extra long. You got golf clubs, fishing poles, a little pass-through in there. Nice large storage bay there. And as we go here, we have our propane tank. You're gonna need your propane for your hot water. You're gonna need your propane for your furnace. You're gonna need your propane to fire up the grill when you're making burgers and dogs. Doing what? Family movie night. And we walk right around back up front to this awesome front end. Look at that, you got your lights, your grill, the large windshield so you can watch all the scenery pass you as you go. This is a great driving machine. This is the 2025 Hurricane 34R. I know you're ready to build your own second home on wheels, so don't wait any longer. Do it now at thormotorcoach.com.